Hello Libra, let's see what's going on for you, what kind of energies you have to work with for the next weeks. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. So let's get this show going, Libra, and see what's up for you. Overall, when I look at it, it seems as if there's this potential that is occurring for you in your past, the recent past, like something seems very promising. This might be related to your fertility, your sexuality, or an idea, or creating and establishing something. And it might seem to have a lot of promise of abundance and paying off. Like this will really be something. And then you're moving in here. Look at that. The center of your reading, you have this huge energy block. And it might seem as if something isn't panning out. There's just this overall lack here, Libra, of swords. And you are the air element. So it's like you're either out of your element or there is some clarification that isn't coming in. There is no direction, nothing. The concept isn't being formed and shaped. It's just very vague, perhaps, like nothing is going on here. And I also see that there are no coins except these two. So the coins that you have are coins with the energy of lack and fear of finances and struggling to get by. It's balancing your checkbook, being very mindful of your money. It might be a side hustle. So the coins that you have aren't particularly good. This might also be related to your health as well. So coins can be that, your health. And if this is a romantic reading for you, this might be something tangible, like what are we? Maybe they don't want to define the relationship, or you don't hear back, or something along those lines. You'll know what it is. So it seems difficult. You also have 3 5s, like come on, Libra, that's tough. You have 3 5s here. So you have the energy of 5 of Wands in reverse, and 5 of Cups, and 5 of Pentacles. So let's just see what's going on here. I'll start with the overall energy of your reading. So you have the unexpected visitors. This is all about how something doesn't go as you planned. Something didn't go according to how you perceived it or expected. This is all about expecting miracles, because things might seem very unrealistic right now and bleak. So this card is the universe urging you to expect miracles. Don't worry. And the universe has got your back. They might send you on a detour, but you don't know what's at the other end of that, Libra. But the universe does. The universe knows that every day you walk 10 feet past somebody who has something you really need to make your dreams happen. So, or that the universe knows that every day at this o'clock something happens in the neighbor house that might benefit your journey or something like that. And we don't know those things. You might not know that, that you have access to something in your community or nearby. The universe is, it might seem as a detour and a snag. It might be aggravating or frustrating, but the universe knows everything, all your opportunities, everything that is possible for you. We have that limitation. We can't comprehend the plan, right? So it's all about trusting and let go and try to see this as an adventure. And you are a physical manifestation of spirit. You're an unlimited being. So you are a, co-creator. You are powerful. So trust in that. That is what this card is about. So there is a destination hiding behind this, and there's a plan for your life, even though it might not seem as it's matching up with your agenda. But whatever snag is coming in from left field, it might push you into having to make a choice. And I say push, Libra, because you have this making a choice and the dry desert card, like combined. They fell out at the same time after this one. So it's like the universe wanted to elaborate. Both of these cards are really emphasizing that you have to listen to your intuition and dig deep within yourself. This card especially is telling you, Libra, that everything on the surface in the desert is barren. So if you want to find some answers and some guidance, you have to dig deep within yourself. And you have to be adaptable as well. Whatever the situation is, you have to adapt. That is the advice here. And when you're digging deep, before you're making this choice, the universe wants you to look at your true motivations. Where are you coming from? Are your wishes something that just is a memory of what somebody else wanted you to do? Are they truly your wishes or your desires? Is this a true motivation, or are you just conditioned from childhood, or is it fear from not being accepted or for not being perfect? Like what's going on here? You just have to dig deep, and whatever answers you find there, you will be guided to what choice to make. And this choice card is also saying that if you have that awareness and you let yourself be guided by spirit and your intuition, you'll make the right choice. You will be good. So yeah, here in the center, you have this blockage. Because in the past, you have this promising beginning, this abundance, this fertility. It's so promising. And then it's followed by this blockage. There is no ships coming in here. There's a delay. Something isn't coming, or something is just passing you by, like leaving you at the station. There's the sense I get of that. And it makes you either angry or aggravated. This can be other people as well, but I feel for many of you, this is what is being stirred up within you, and you are not the biggest fan of conflict. So this is kind of, difficult for you, because you might want to address somebody or park them or let them know. But also, Libras tend to be very conflict shy, and you want that harmony. You just want everybody to be happy. You just want to have that fun conversation and that playful time with people. You don't want this. This isn't you. So maybe you're keeping this to yourself and you're not confronting somebody, but there might be this overanalyzing going on, and you might fear that you have been rejected or that something will not come in. You might fear there's some incompatibilities. This is all about two people being incompatible. It's about jealousy, conflicts at work. It's a very difficult energy to work with and to have in your headspace, Libra. This might be worry about money as well, or your health. Like there's just some chaos coming up here. And in your fundament, what was driving you was this. So you were so ready, like you wanted to create something out of nothing. You wanted to take those manifestations and put them into our material world and solidify them and make them come to life. Some of you might have bought equipment or done other things to prepare or to get ready. For others, this might be you having the experience, the exact experience you need, or the wisdom from life. Like you're just showing up for it, and you're so there with the willpower, and you're all in for it. And then there's just this huge block which sends you into this mental spiral that's very uncomfortable. You might be a little depressed as well. This might be between you and a fire sign, or between you and a Taurus. There might be, jealousy or conflicting personalities. But this is in your head, so I'm not sure if that is actually the truth. But it's definitely what's going on in your head and how you perceive it to be. But then luckily in your immediate past, you have the Page of Wands. So there is some message coming in, or some good news, or there's a budding beginning. It's not the fully fledged beginning that you had here. You have 1 here, you have 2 in reserves, like you are really stacked up on your passion, your enthusiasm, like you're expecting big things here. So what's coming in is one tiny want, but it's like there still is hope. You might think something was over and done here, but then something comes in that makes you believe, oh, it's not done yet, or it's not completely dead. There might be some way to revive this. In your fears, you have this, you have the 5 of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. I think some of you might be worried that you wasted money or you made a bad investment. It might be investing in a person or your finances. This might be worry about your health, maybe reminiscing on how things used to be or regretting making some moves perhaps. If this is a conflict where there is an estranged child or somebody that you have cut ties with, I think you have this fear that this child or person will always exclude you, or that this cannot be mended, that this is how it's going to be forever. This might also be you worried about not being accepted and being on the outside, looking in, sort of. But in your environment, Libra, you have the 3 of Cups. I love to see that. This is all about that emotional support. So you have that. It might be an online forum, support group. It might be friends. But there is something that you can lean on to ventilate or regulate your emotions or fill up that cup. And I think this, whatever this environment is giving you hope, and it is filling your cup, definitely. This might be you doing something that fulfills you, or this might be a party or a get-together as well. But it is helping you to have that hope and to have that tranquility or calm yourself down in the midst of this, whatever it is. What's coming in for you? You have the Knight of Cups, but it came in like this. It was very slow. It didn't want to move. It didn't want to move up straight. It seems very heavy. So it's all what's going on here. This offer or this quest, adventure, whatever it is that you expected to come in, it's being delayed or it's slowed down, like something isn't coming. I think now I see for some also, it might be some gossip related to this, or somebody making fun of you for how things didn't pan out, or they are giving you a hard time about it. That might be for some of you. In your outcome, you have the 2 of Pentacles. So it seems as if this energy won't be resolved like anytime soon within these 2, 3, 4 weeks. This doesn't have to be financial. It can be struggling to keep that balance between work and home life and chores, and work and play and relax. It can be your emotional health. I see that for some of you, that it's your health emotional wise is maybe a little bit unstable. And it might be with the finances. Maybe this was a job offer coming in, for example, and it's delaying. So you have to struggle still, like it didn't solve anything yet. But it's as if this is coming in. I don't see any signs that it won't. I just see that it's delayed. But let's get some, because there's a detour here and the universe is telling you, don't worry. Like, spirit guide you and your intuition, you'll be fine. But let's just see, why is this delayed? I'll hurry so the reading isn't too long. What is delaying? What's up here? Another offer, like something. Is there something about a child that is holding something back or making this difficult to happen? Maybe from the other end, or there's this new beginning. Let me just see what I can get in. Yeah, it might be something around studies that things are just hectical for this other side, this other energy. Please give me another clarifier. Like, why is it? Because it doesn't seem as if this just jumped out. This almost startled me, like it came out of nowhere. Okay, I think it will loosen up and come out of nowhere, because this is sudden progress, and, or not sudden, it's something you worked hard for a long time maybe, but it's just when it comes in, the energy is very intense. So it goes from being blocked and not coming in to suddenly move. And it comes in very strong. It's like it's doubling down. When it's ready, this energy, whatever it is. But it's not as if you're rejected. There is something that's not about you. It's not that you're not good enough. It's not that whatever you come up with here, or whatever it is, it's just like there are just some delays that are not about you. Maybe it's just one piece that has to fit the puzzle before, but when it's launching, it's coming very strong, coming in. But I don't know when that is, because now I just clarify the outcome. Let's get some advice for you, Libra. Please give Libra some advice. Or some hope, perhaps. Nothing is yet set in stone. Exactly. Exactly, Libra. Look at that. Don't worry. Don't lose your hope. You see that? The spark will be reignited. You think it's all done and said and that it's closed off, but nothing is set in stone. And don't expect it to be, because this is all about manifestation as well, that thoughts become things. And you're asked to look into yourself again. What do you need to release? So that might be what's going on here, looking at past conditioning and stuff like that, looking into yourself, like what do you need to release, and release it. Maybe some energy blockages or fear, something that is holding you back a little bit. That was heavy. I can't wait to read for you next time and see how things are going for you, Libra.